game, cause see the boxing voice.
Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go live.
Would have stopped it, and we wouldn't be here right now talking.
Yeah, of course. That was a good referee. Gave ORTIZ all the chances, gave Wilder all the chances, and they both got the show. They both showed a lot of character. I thought personally Deontay was losing the fight. I thought he was behind the fight, but he showed character. I was honestly thinking he ran out of ideas too. But over the course of the fight, I was saying he's got to start holding his ground on the counters. He's got to give ORTIZ a reason to doubt himself coming forward, because every time ORTIZ came forward with some kind of offense, Deontay gave up too much ground.
Standing his ground, you mean?
And if you give up all your ground, you can't really counter, or you can't land a significant counter. And I felt like Deontay needed to land a significant counter in order to make ORTIZ feel like, oh man, all right, I can't just throw anything at this guy, you know? Because anything he threw at Deontay gave ground. Even though if it missed, it was allowing the momentum of the fight to dictate that ORTIZ was going to keep walking him down. And then, I mean, the last round, you saw it. Like, Deontay was up on the ropes, and he landed a counter right hand, and just perfectly timed it, and that was it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to tell you that I thought when he started holding his ground, the fight would end instantly, but I did feel that it would change the psychology of the fight for ORTIZ. We never got to see it because, you know, on the subsequent follow-up, Deontay was able to drop ORTIZ twice and finish the fight. But still, nonetheless, character.
How much did this remind you of Joshua Wilder? How much did it remind you of Joshua Klitschko?
Yeah, it showed.
Come on, Paulie, give the Brits an answer. Who wins, Joshua or Wilder?
It's tough, man. I both.
Come on.
I know the Brits want me to tell. I know the Brits want me to say Joshua wins. Here's why Joshua doesn't win, though. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you the reasons why both guys win. Okay. Reason number one why Joshua does win: positioning. Deontay gives up a lot of positioning. Joshua has great positioning, so he'll put you out of position, and he's still well balanced, so he stays in position. And once you go out of position, he'll follow up and knock you out, and that's the problem Deontay has in facing Joshua. The problem Joshua has in facing Deontay: Joshua has non-existent head movement. You saw ORTIZ was able to nullify the jab of Deontay tonight. That's only because ORTIZ is a southpaw. A right-hander has a lot bigger problems with Deontay Wilder because of the jab, and it's a dominant jab. What is the jab set up? The straight right hand. The straight right hand, you go night-night. Okay, if you don't move your head against Deontay when his 1-2 is coming, you will go to sleep. So both guys are very dangerous against each other. I just gave you clues as to what both guys can take advantage of and the things that need to be fixed before they face each other, because otherwise either one could put the other one to sleep. So you tell me who's going to win the fight. It's a lot harder to just say, because there's things that both guys can do to take advantage of the other guy, because they're really both foils for one another. Because Deontay getting out of position is actually perfect for Joshua, because Joshua has terrific fundamentals and always stays in position. Joshua having no head movement is a perfect foil for Deontay's jab and right hand.
It's a shootout, yeah?
It's a shootout, and it may not even last that long.
Well,
Thank you very much, Paul.
Well, you call it 50-50. Right now, Joshua's getting 65%, Parker's getting 35%. If Joshua was to win, talk about splits. You understand the business of boxing just about more than anybody.
Well, Joshua sells more, and Joshua will. Of course, if Joshua is able to beat Parker, let's not sleep on Parker. Parker's a good fighter.
Of course.
If say everybody's right, and Joshua beats Parker, he owns bringing 3 of the 4 World Heavyweight Championship belts. Plus, he sells more. I'd say okay. I'd say systematically from that way. Okay, you probably have to understand that Joshua probably takes the lion's share of the money, but you know, with a rematch clause and all that other stuff, you know, you could probably, and if Deontay is able to win the first fight, you know, that all switches around.
Parker's getting 35%. You think Deontay gets 40, 45? The number's between 35 and 50, right? The cut.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. That's them. That's up to them to negotiate.
Okay,
you know?
Gotcha.
But and you know, there's going to be a give and take in a tug.
Because Shelly Finkel and Eddie Hearn, those are two negotiators in Al Haven.
But you have to understand, Joshua's selling the lion's share of this. They have to get Wilder more notoriety. You know what I'm saying? I think a win like this tonight makes Wilder very sellable in the U.S. You know, he showed character. He was in an exciting fight and made the fight fun.
Paulie, what turned it around for Deontay? Did he make an adjustment, or was he just
the adjustment was the counter right hand. The counter right, holding his ground on that counter right hand. On the replay when we showed at Showtime, we actually showed the follow-up where he knocked down ORTIZ the first time in the 10th round. But prior to that, prior to Deontay throwing that flurry and drop Ortiz for the first knockdown of the 10th round, he had landed a sharp counter right hand off the ropes that had hurt Ortiz. Because Deontay wasn't getting that brave throwing offense because Ortiz was very reactive to the counter.
What is up, TBV family? Yes, YouTube has been cutting funding to their channels as of late, and with net neutrality going through its process, the internet is changing. If you want to keep your favorite channel intact, coming up with tons of content, and plus get hours and hours of extra content, head over to patreon.com/ThaBoxingvoice to become a member of the TBV family and help support the channel. Peace.
No other sight in the game could see the boxing voice.